Helps if you unmute your mic. Hey everybody, welcome to episode 22 of our F1 2018 career mode. And we're off to Baku, where... So help me. We're going to try not to have a catastrophic race. Shonkahun with a couple of barking dogs. Very good. I don't know what that's in reference to. Probably to the, I don't know, my intro music or something like that, which a lot of people have expressed dislike for. But it is what it is. I haven't changed it yet because I'm lazy and stuff. I want to welcome Greg to the stream. Hey, mate. Reminded everybody that Greg also has a Twitch channel over at Greg05 rather than O, like it used to be. It's now 0 because he fancies himself to be Lelouch.
A lot of people saying they don't like your intro music.
No, a couple of people have said that. Yeah, I don't know. I did have some music on there which I really liked, and then I started getting copyright struck for it, so I had to stop using it, even though it was royalty-free music. So
yes, you do.
So I had to choose something else in a pinch, and I haven't changed it since. So sorry.
It does happen from what I've heard. You'll use royalty-free music, and then the company that does the royalty-free music will get bought out by like a Sony or someone like that, and then it's not royalty-free no more.
Yeah, it's a bloody pain. Anyway.
Yeah.
So I do have to choose another song because, as I said, some people have expressed some dislike for the music, but that's okay. I will get around to doing something about that. Just not right now because I'm getting ready to race and stuff. So anyway, I hope everyone's having a terrific weekend. It's Sunday evening here. The weekend is just about gone for me, which is very, very sad. I wish it lasted longer. Like another couple of years would be good. I feel like that'd be a good mix of time. But it is what it is.
Congratulations on your success in the invitational event. There may not be points or prizes, but it still helps you look good.
I need help looking good. But anyway, as you might know, we were messing around with the difficulty level for the last race. We dropped it back to 100, and it was probably a little bit too easy at that point. So we were going to raise it back to 102. Unfortunately, I didn't do that before the weekend started, so we're stuck at 100 for Baku. What a shame that we'll actually get a good result at Baku, potentially. All the stuff in the car is in a pretty good shape, mate. So we'll just leave it how it is. We've dropped back to third worst car. So we need to do an upgrade.
I recommend we could go for something like this.
Heat dispersing wheel rims. Sounds good. What else can we do?
This one?
Oh, this is a big update. This is going to take us to... We'll leapfrog McLaren with that. It's 1100. Chances of this part failing, very high. So maybe what we'll do is we'll increase in the quality control as well. See how that goes. That's a lot of points. Down 286 points, so we better have a good weekend just to make up those points again. Anyway, off to Baku we go. How's your day been there, Greg?
Yeah, pretty good. I'm just concentrating on driving Le Mans at the moment.
Why would you concentrate when you're driving? The whole idea is to just not do that. It makes more fun times when you inevitably have like a mother and father of all accidents.
Yeah, well, I did that
on stream,
unfortunately, the other night.
Oh dear, not good.
But now I'm just trying to get my head around driving LMP1 again.
See some huge speeds with a near flat-out final sector that's twice the length of Shanghai's back straight.
Around Le Mans.
Let's see who can find the right balance in their setup today.
Round the lemon.
Round the lemon.
A warm welcome once again to the man standing
24
beside me in
hours
the commentary box
of
for this
lemons.
session, Anthony Davidson. Hello, Ant. Excited to get underway?
Yeah, absolutely. I always look forward to seeing the cars get out there on track. And they probably won't be on the limit immediately.
That's a hell of a shirt that guy's wearing.
One or two of the teams are looking to do some work on new aerodynamic packages, so that always takes some time to get into. But it'll be really interesting to see later on in the session what kind of performance gains are there to be found.
Okay, setup. I think I have a Baku setup. I do. One that I made myself. See how that works out. Track acclimatization. Let's just get started. Let's have some fun. Let's try and have some fun around this track. Yeah, I know how it's going to end as well.
Zinner's very wry one.
Aha.
You never know though.
Never know.
But yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's gonna end bad.
Yeah.
Ooh. First slap out, I've done that.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
I've taken a lot more damage now. Let's just replay that. Yep, certainly was a lot of damage. What's Nightbot going on about now? There's more where that came from. Stop spamming caps warning. I want to do something about that. In fact, I'm not happy with Nightbot doing that, so sorry about that, Shonkers Hun. My Nightbot is very aggressive. Honestly, don't care if you spam caps or not. That should be enough for purple. All good. We are all good. Time management. Let's roll. Let's roll.
Program complete.
Easy breezy. Although I had to go to overtake mode on the back straight. So I haven't looked at the weather yet. So we'll dry FP1, dry FP2, dry FP3, dry qualifying, dry race. Very good. So let's go to FP2.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top three, who are Hamilton, Raikkonen and Valtteri Bottas. That's it for practice.
Not really representative time. We'll find out more in FP2 and FP3.
Great work out there today. How do you think it went?
I didn't do much.
Things are really heating up between you and your rival, aren't they? You left a lot of paint on the walls today.
Did I?
Were you struggling for grip or did you just misjudge some corners? Great. Well, that's everything.
Alright. Time for FP2. Oh, let's get our resource points first. Important because we just spent them all. Toro Rosso's really not a fan of ours at the moment, are they? FP2, let's go.
I'll be back in a little bit, Brew.
Okay.
User left your channel.
Fuel management. Let's do this. Team deathmatch. Anyone remembers that from COD? Modern Warfare 2? Such a long straight. Too much curb there, unsettled the car. Hey Fabio, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Going to struggle with this lap time. Just need to drive it just a little bit harder. Ah, bugger. I only got it to green. The line came up earlier than I was expecting. That's fine. I'll just take green. Let's do this. Let's go. Hey, Andrea. Welcome to the stream. Haven't seen you for a while. Good to see you again. No hands there at the end. Oh, hang on. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. I'm good, Andrea. I'm good. Thank you for asking. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Good. Let's go to FP3.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top three. Vettel, Hamilton, and Valtteri Bottas. Thank you for joining us.
So we've done a 42.5, but that was with only doing the ERS and fuel test. So none of those laps are really representative. Er's test was mostly on low, and then fuel, obviously, we lifted at the end of the lap. We should get a true feel of where we're up to in FP3. Ooh. Alright, here we go. That's good to hear, man. Good to hear. Hope everybody's looking forward to the race tonight. Or tomorrow morning. Our time. See Daniel start from pole. So hopefully you can get a good result. Okay. Race strategy, let's do it. Whoa! Bit hot. You hate the circuit? I actually don't mind it in all reality. I think I don't mind doing laps of it. I hate racing the AI on it. We'll just just to finish off this program. I was trying to look at the lap time. it was a silly thing to do. Really important to find your brake marker at that turn, as you just saw. That's better. That'll get purple for that. So what does that look like on the timing charts out of curiosity? 42.1 to Bottas's 39.7. All the first sector, isn't it? Look at that. Like, it's a massive gap in the first sector. Slower than everyone except Hulkenberg in the first sector. Interesting. I wonder why we're losing time there. Also, 1.2 down on Ericsson in the second sector. That seems a little bit dubious, doesn't it? We're only a couple of tenths off the Mercedes. Yeah, that's interesting. That's a bit of a quirk, because remember at the, I think it was at China, Alonso was purple in a sector randomly out of nowhere. I can understand why Force India might be purple in the last sector, but yeah, fair enough. Let's do the qualifying pace. Not expecting to fight for the win here. I'll be, you know, we might be able to fight for strong points. See what we can do for qualifying sim. Later into turn 2. Okay, thank you. I don't understand why the car do this sound. Exceeded target, estimated 7th. Alright, so that's better. We're only 3/10 off Bottas. Purple last sector. Middle sector, 35.5. We're still losing a lot of time in the first sector. If I can find the time in the first sector. Doesn't show me the map of the sector, does it? Where does it end? It's turn 1. Through down to back straight. It could be that I'm too slow in turn 2. I didn't really optimize turn 1 on that lap either, so... Oh well, we'll find out, won't we? I don't understand why the car do this sound. I'm not sure what you mean, Andrea. You'll have to... Cool, that's alright, let's do qualifying.
As all the cars are now over the line, your top 3 again are Bottas, Wood and Max Verstappen. That concludes an interesting practice session. Let's hope for more excitement as the weekend unfolds.
That's good. Still not bad. It's not bad. I'll take it. Messages, weather, yeah, that's fine. The car wants the 300 does strange sound. Ah, yeah, I gotcha. Alright. Here we go. Qualifying. We'll try and push a little bit harder in the first sector. See if we can do something.
The circuit has rubbed in with practice, but this is still going to be a difficult session for our drivers as they fight for pole position. Welcome to qualifying here in Azerbaijan. It always looked like the kind of track that asks an awful lot of the rear tyres, such as the frequency of low-speed exits.
Lots of low-speed exits means the rears are in for a lot of punishment. It's all too easy to spin them up coming out of a corner too aggressively. It might look great for us as spectators, as we love to see a car driven beyond its limits, but it's not going to result.
Well, I did try that on my qualifying lap. I went in and broke it about the 60 meter mark, I think. But I did outbrake myself a little bit for turn 1. See if we can find it during the qualifying session. Let's roll. See what we can do. That was very scruffy in the middle sector. We'll see if that's enough to get us through. Already 6th. 23-7 last sector. 23. So, bloody hell, Ericsson's fast in the last sector. But our middle sector was very scruffy. Our first sector, 35 flat. I feel like that's better than what we got in FP3. So maybe we have found a little bit of something. Turn 1 was probably still a little bit. I outbroke myself a little bit. We're still safely in for now. But there's certainly a lot more to that. So we're currently in by half a second. I think we'll be safe. Famous last words. Yeah, we're okay. Just. In the end, we were safe by 3/10. It was all good for Verstappen. Bloody hell. Gasly got knocked out. There's a lot more to find there. We were well off in the middle sector. No fancy tricks with the tyres this time out, because I don't think we're not going to be fast enough to try and get through on the soft. So, or the super soft at least. This is going to be touch and go as to whether we're fast enough to make it. I can't say I am Jester. I'm not even sure what that means. We'll have to ask Daniel to clarify what that actually means. That was scruffy. Yeah, I'm just not exactly sure what the term means. Alright, we'll see how that goes. That was a much better lap. Still a bit scruffy in the middle sector. 35.2. So we can still find time in the first sector. Middle sector was much better. What upgrades have you been focusing on doing for the car? Whatever they've been recommending. 23.8 last sector. 23. That's pretty quick. 40.3 middle sector. So if we get in, it's the strength of our middle sector that's going to get us through. Well, there's signs on a 40.2, but he can't do it. He's obviously can't match us in the last sector. There's Sebastian again going on the counter tyre strategy. Interesting. So there's no guarantee that we're going to get through here. 39.4. We're in by 6/10.
minutes left for this session.
I kind of think we're safe. Famous last words again. We're dicing with we're dicing with death yet again, but we're in by 6/10, so I think we're. Oh, we dropped off. We're in. We're all good. In the end, we made it by 2.5 tenths or 2 tenths. We're all good. 1.5 tenths. Keeps coming down, but it does give us a chance to do 2 runs. 2 runs in FP in Q3. Which is a good thing. So we can find a couple of tenths in the first sector. Just get out there and do our banker lap. Should be safe as long as you don't trip over a nutsack. It's actually given me a bit of interest into that in that Mexican Grand Prix for tonight, with Ricciardo starting on pole. I'd kind of given up on the rest of the season. Yeah, I think I might do that as well. Yeah, that turn 2 was the balls up there. Whoa. Just getting on coming out of the castle section on that uphill left-hander, I'm just jumping on the power just a touch too early. And it's costing us all the way on the run down the hill. So we've purpled the middle sector. That was our best middle sector yet. We've matched our 23.8 in the last sector, 35.5. We actually lost even more time. So we can go half a second faster if we can maximize our first sector like we did in Q1. And if we go half a second faster, as you can see by the numbers, we'd be on the second row. So let's go again. But at the moment, like, this is still pretty good. Being in the top front 4 rows, we can do something from there. Get some good points, hopefully. But we outbroke ourselves significantly for turn 2. If I can just hook that up. Turn 1 was better. We were much more aggressive on the downshifts. So Getting a lot of brake locking on this lap for some reason. Well, we got a bit of a toe there at the start of the straight, gave us a couple of tenths from Hulkenberg, but we didn't max. That first sector was still no good. No good. But we've put it on the third row, at least, at the moment. Fourth row.
Of qualifying, here's a look at your top three. Hamilton, Bottas, and Kimi Räikkönen. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
We had potential in the car to probably be on maybe the second row. Definitely the third row if we had to just maximise the lap, but it's okay. It's okay. That first sector, really tricky. The braking was better for the second corner, but the braking wasn't as good for the first corner. So it's just, yeah, it's very, very fine margins. Very fine margins. It's fine margins on both sides. Very good. Oh, reputation skyrocketed.
Well done. Very solid result. You're looking good for the race.
All right, let's go. And all I can say is it's been a pleasure knowing you, ladies and gentlemen. Race at Baku. Let's start taking bets on how many flashbacks are going to be used. Double digits? Are we going with double digits? There's certainly the potential for it.
Good afternoon and welcome to Baku. This was the arena, if you think back to 2017, of one of the most eventful races of modern history, with controversy behind the safety car, last-second overtakes, and a historic podium for Williams and for Lance Stroll. So let's find out what lies in store for us this year. It's time for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. With 20 turns and a length of 3.7 miles, Baku City Circuit in the heart of the Azerbaijan capital is a real test of a driver's endurance, patience and precision. 90-degree corners through Sector 1 lead into a tightening uphill sprint as we start to circle around the old city. Then a 1.4-mile chase flat out through Sector 3 towards the finish line. We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, edging out Räikkönen, who'll start P2. Looking down the rest of the grid...
Oh, we are on the second row.
Wood,
how many penalties were there?
And Verstappen, Hulkenberg, Sainz,
Who got
and
Leclerc penalties, Hamilton penalty?
Grosjean, Fernando Alonso,
interesting.
And Magnussen. Perez. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Ericsson, Pierre Gasly, and Sergei Sirotkin. Stroll and Stoffel Van Dorn.
Wow, so we are on a second row. On the outside for turn one, but...
So let's go down to the track.
Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, we're on the inside.
After the points finish last race. Let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Points? We got second place. Let's keep that momentum going. Two-stopper. That seems pretty logical to me. How much fuel are we carrying? 26.5 laps. Here we go. Let's play.
Okay, our system checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of the lap.
No, this is actually the start of the race, has it? It's just got on such a low difficulty level that this is as fast as it goes. We'll put it on 0. No worries, man. Thanks for dropping by. Really appreciate it. Good luck with your racing. We should catch up someday. Oh man, Nightbot's just gone hardcore. Sounds good. My phone's not on silent. Hey Hip Hip, welcome to the stream, mate. Good to see you. Hope you're keeping well. I'll be sure to fix that Nightbot thing. Just way too aggressive by the looks of it. I've only got it there for so people can see what. Then just type in a command to see what kind of wheel that I use. Here we go.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Wow, that's some stellar driving there, Kimmy. Well done, maniac. Like, what was he thinking? Like, what are you doing, you numbskull? Like, how do you think that's gonna end? He's just driven straight into the back of me. So of course we're going to flashback that, because that was stupid. Whoa! And we're going to flashback that because we were much closer to the corner than I thought. Ah! Fuck it! Sorry. I can't, I'm not going to get away with this because he's just going to drive into the back of me. Hey Stonebridge, how come I don't use cockpit view? Because I was, when I first started streaming, I used to, and I was asked not to. Because when you're in cockpit view, you can't really see what's going on. So it's all for the viewing experience, so you can see more of the race. It's just when I play F1 2018, or F1 games, if I play like another sim, or a sim, I always use cockpit view.
Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Keep current. Keep current.
Got that confirmed.
No, that's okay. Always, no problem asking. Yeah, I really don't want to get stuck behind Seb on his super softs. That's not an overtaking point, Sebastian. Bloody hell. Thanks for the follow, Stone Bridge. I'm about to disappoint you and use a flashback, though, because that Force India just drove straight through me and broke my front wing. And I don't like retardation from the AI. Like, I try so hard to race these guys. I'm gonna get fed up with it. Like, honestly. I mean, yeah, fair enough. That was a silly move on my part right then. But what was that Force India thinking the other time around? Just drive straight into the front of my car. Bust my front wing.
Okay, just to advise you, we're expecting the tyre grip to start falling off noticeably around now, but this set should be okay for a while longer despite that. We want to pit this lap, so push now.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I drew it myself. So I really appreciate that.
We're at +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
Whoa! Lock up the rears. Wow, man, the back of the car is gone.
Pit now. Pit now.
My usual streaming times, I'm a little bit all over the place. Generally this time of day, though. Generally this time of day, middle of the day on the weekends. So sort of, if you rewind about 7 hours from now on Saturdays and Sundays, my time. Sometimes Friday nights, my time as well. I'm a little bit all over the place. I should really do a schedule. But I'm just not that organized.
Exit now. You'll be racing as you leave the pits.
I'll come back and watch later before Mexico GP anyway. Haha, yeah, it's Friday night here, so I've only got another 4 hours. So I might do another race after this one. We'll see how we go. But in Australia, like, the Mexico race starts at 6 AM, so I'm not going to be doing races in the lead up to that. I'm going to be sleeping in the lead up to that because I'm a normal person, I'd like to think, most days.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Okay, so I've been jumped by Ocon there on the undercut. Oh, good, DRS isn't working. Oh, no DRS. Oh, that's right. The bloody thing's broken, isn't it? Oh man, I need my DRS back. I'm getting badly held up by these guys. God, I need my DRS back. Desperately. These guys are so slow. Move! Fucking clown! Hey, got the DRS back. So Ricardo's one stopping in front of us by the looks of it.
Happy with the current tyre condition. They should last a while yet, so don't worry about them.
Whoa! Bad driving. Amazed I got away without damage.
the super softs.
We'll take a replay. That would absolutely wreck our race at this point.
Okay, clear.
Whoops. That's gonna cost us.
Some information on Verstappen. They're retiring from the race. Push now. We're boxing this lap. box.
Okay, that was a little bit too aggressive. Oh dear. Let's just try that again. Sorry. Oh, come on. Don't be like that, car. You can do better than that. I never practice these pit lane entries. I should, but I don't. We were pretty good that time.
Exit now. Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
Looks like we're being severely disadvantaged in this race by a whole bunch of cars one-stopping. And how much time we lost in traffic before with our DRS not working.
Caution. Green flag. engines showing small signs of wear. Power output will be down.
Hey Jobo, how are you? Welcome to the stream, good to see you. I'm good, how are you? Oh, it's good to know. Good to know. Well done. Yeah, it has been a while, hasn't it? Well, it's good to have you here, though. I need to pass Ericsson this lap. First of all, no apology required. That's all good. I know that Australian time zone is not necessarily that convenient for Europe, or the US for that matter. In terms of Mexico qualifying, no, I didn't watch it, but I saw the result. It's on at a very, very bad time for us. It's on at like 6 o'clock in the morning.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Ooh.
Alright, so we've been looking at the damage, and we think you should be okay to continue. It'll cost us a little bit of time, but we're nearly at the end of the race.
What else isn't good is stupid AI that just drives into the back of you.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage. We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. Excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down. finish. You stepped up and achieved what we asked. Good job.
A great win then for the Mercedes team today. So, Ant, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature. So the more easily you can keep them there, the better your race tends to go. And that's exactly what happened. Their car just looks so comfortable out there.
So as I say that, we can see the drivers coming out now to collect their trophies. It's yet more silverware to take back to their base in Brackley after another excellent Grand Prix. And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Lewis Hamilton takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after an excellent result. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Lots of drivers impressed me today, Crofty, but I'd say the one who impressed me the most was Daniel Ricciardo.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes move to the top of the table. Another team that will be satisfied with this Grand Prix is Sauber, whose good result moves them further up the championship. It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time, though, goodbye.
What a race. What a good race. Taking those two positions on the third to last lap was critical.
Good day today. Tell us about it from your perspective. Do you think your rival learned from his battle with you?
I better not say that. He's in the same car.
You're beating all expectations. Would you say we all underestimated you? Do you think you were lucky not to end your race with that crash? Appreciate your time.
Which crash? There's so many of them. I don't even know which one they're talking about. Good lot of points. Oh, maxed out at veteran by the looks of it. And going back towards showmanship.
Excellent result today. Finishes like that will look good on your contract reviews. On to the next one.
Oh, new contract.
Here we can adjust the terms of our proposal. The more ambitiously we set our targets, the more willing the team will be to give us better perks. We'll have a few chances to suggest a deal, but we need to be careful. If a proposed contract exceeds your value to the team, it will be rejected, and too many attempts will leave us stuck with the original offer.
Let's try that. Ooh.
All right, the terms have been agreed. All that's left is to sign the paperwork. You'll be on this new deal from the next race weekend.
Okay, good. So we're going to get some more resource points, which is good. And quicker pit stops, which is also good. All podiums, look at that. One fastest lap, can't even remember where that was. Very good. One unread message. Yeah, it's been working well for him, hasn't it? Okay, well, we're going to leave it there. I want to thank everybody who tuned in to watch. I want to thank everybody who watches later on. Thank everybody also who participated in a chat. And a thanks to Greg, who's not here now, but was here earlier, just helping with some stuff to talk about. So, yeah, I think that'll do. I just realised down the bottom of the thing, I've got to move the logo over a little bit. Some of the text is under it. Sorry about that. I'll get that fixed. But that's it. That'll do. I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye.